Hello and welcome to another update about VeChain. VeChain is finally breaking out. How long have we spoken about a breakout of VeChain on this channel? We've been tracking this ascending channel for a while. We've been tracking this descending trend line for a while, and we already had a fake out. I talked about potential breakouts for a while, and now it finally happened. I mean, the last time it actually happened, that was here on the 17th of October. But again, it was a bit of a fake out. As you can see here, we didn't really have the volume, but you can see now how much volume we have compared to what we had back then. So that makes me much more confident that this is actually the actual breakout. And a few interesting things have obviously happened in the last few days. We managed to break out above the 50-day moving average and now also the 200-day moving average. And that is very important. Now we already had 4-hour candles close above that descending trend line, the orange one here. It actually started yesterday, but then we were sort of caught below this horizontal one at 12.3 cents, which I talked about in this channel. You can clearly see how that provided resistance. Since then, we have actually moved up further. So we've climbed up the ladder basically, and we are currently still finding resistance here at the 13.2 level, but we are climbing up. We already managed to break above the 13.2, but that was only on the hourly, not on the 4-hour chart here. You can only see wicks, and apparently we tried to get above, probably a retest, failed that, but we find support at the 12.3 cent level. Since then we've been climbing up, and on the 1-hour chart we probably can see a little bit more detail. There you go, you can see that we are attempting another breakout here, probably off this line, which is 13.3 cents, where here we had resistance, we briefly came above, but yeah, failed that and then dropped again. But you can see we're making consecutive higher lows here and also higher highs, and that is great. It's just a great sign, and what this looks like a little bit is a breakout phase here to the upside, a little bit like a ascending triangle. I always call it breakout build up, where we're really building up for this breakout, making higher lows, and then the sellers can't push the price away anymore further. There is often a last attempt, maybe like this one, maybe there will be another reiteration before we come through the 13.3 cent level. Looking good at the moment. It has a lot to catch up. I've been talking about it, that it has a lot to catch up, and the good thing is we've managed to break above all these key former resistance levels here, all of these previous highs, and pretty much, I mean, yes, these are levels here, but the most recent ones we've actually surpassed. And the next key ones for me, or the key one here, let me just go to the 4-hour chart again. But the next main one, also to break out of this cup and handle, will be the 15.5 cent level. I think when we can get above that, we can really moon. We can get all the way up to 25 cents. That's what I think, that's how bullish I am on VeChain. I know people talk about VeChain $1, and I think that is all realistic, but it will take a moment. But yeah, this is the most immediate, this cup and handle, when that is finally going to break out above that 15.5 15.6 cent level, it's really going to go well. Now I think there'll be some short-term retracement now, which is probably also why we are finding resistance. We already see the price go down a little bit now, purely because again we've come into this overbought range on the 4-hour chart at least, and in a minute we're going to go to the daily. But yeah, what you can basically see, you get a green candle, you get into the overbought range, red candle, you come down a little bit also on the RSI, which then gives you a little bit more steam to come to the upside. But we are already now in overbought. I think there's not much potential for us to move up higher in the very short term, because on the 4-hour we are just in overbought now. Now there's a little bit of scope here on the 1-hour chart, and however, the more long term the time frame is, the more meaningful. Here on the daily we still have a little bit of scope, so yeah, I think we have a little bit more scope to move to the upside, but at some point there'll be some retracement, as we always have, and that is completely normal. But overall the chart is looking really good, with having now support on the 50, 20 and 200 below us. We made bullish crossovers. I've been talking about that on this channel. Here we had a bullish crossover of the 20-day moving average above the 50. It's always bullish when a shorter term moving average is going to cross above a longer term moving average. And I think very soon, if we're going to continue, we are going to have another golden cross, where the 50-day is going to cross above the 200. We did have that here, but then we've dropped below that again. So I think that's going to happen again if we continue our move to the upside, as long as Bitcoin is not crashing down. I think VeChain will now catch up, and yeah, VeChain is looking good at the moment. We had buy signals here on the MACD. and we are not yet in overbought range on the daily. So, and we have a cup and handle here forming currently, so we're just waiting for the completion of that. But to do that, we have to get to 15.5 cents, and from then on we can really moon here and 2x, I think, in the very short term. So hopefully you liked that video. If you did, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, then please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.